You are watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com, part of Tequila Aficionado Media. I'm Alex Perez in Southern California.
I am Mike Morales here in San Antonio, and we're delving into the history, Alex, of Los Osuna.
Oh man, such good stuff.
This is technically considered a mezcal. It is outside of the denomination of origin, made in Sinaloa, with 100% agave, blue agave, ladies and gentlemen.
Blue Agave.
They've been making it since 1876.
Oh,
1870,
awesome stuff.
19th century.
Well, we fell over with the Blanco.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't know if we mentioned this hard enough or not. These three varietals, these three marks, have been award winners at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition previously, in its previous iteration, with a past importer who shall remain nameless, and did the family wrong, because I've been chasing this brand for us, Alex, for Sipping Off the Cuff, for at least 3 years.
And thank you, because it is such an awesome brand. I mean,
Thank you,
incredible stuff.
thank you to WRS. What's the name of the importation company? Is WRS Imports. This is the brand new importation company. This is going to stick, ladies and gentlemen. They don't even call it a distillery. They call it a vinata, like they do in Sotol.
That's right.
They call it a vinata.
Vinata Los Osuna.
Los Osuna. What did you say, Alex? The history? It's 6 generations? Is
Yeah,
that
it
correct?
says it's sixth generation Osunas, Alfonso and Sergio Pelayo Osuna. Um, it says that they've even met with the president of Mexico and received permission to produce and distribute their product as long as they don't call it tequila.
Hey,
Which I understand, which obviously they're not in a state where they can call their product tequila, but
right.
it's 100% agave.
100% blue agave.
Blue agave is
Now,
right.
the kicker, there's 2 kickers with this. Number one, they're baking these agave, these piñas, in
Oh,
in ovens, brick ovens that are over 130 years old. Okay, 138-year-old brick ovens. Okay. The other kicker is that they ferment this mezcal, this agave spirit. They are fermenting it using the Mozart method under the auspices of Leopoldo Solis, Ingeniero Leopoldo Solis, and Ingeniero
Licenciado.
Spindola, the partners who are responsible for the Mozart method of one of our favorite distilleries, known 1414. So
Oh,
they have a blessing from, it's like getting a blessing from Gandhi, all right? Because anybody who's ever met Leopoldo Solis, you may as well have had a meeting with Gandhi.
and we are big fans of 1414, and
Yes.
if you follow us and you like our palate, you will like 1414.
Look at the bubbles! Look at the bubbles,
Oh,
Alex!
look at your
Oh my
bubbles.
God,
Look at
there's
your bubbles.
bubbles!
Look at
And
that.
they linger! Oh my God!
My bubbles, let's see.
Tiny bubbles. Oh, you got nothing. You got a dribble. Oh, well, you got the safety pour. That's
I got
the
the
other
safety
thing.
pour.
It's the other
You got
thing that we're gonna have
safety
to you have to catch the air, like make it catch some air, you know.
Ah,
Come on, man, give it a shake.
there we go.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Yeah, baby. Look at that.
Wow. Well, we love the Blanco. I mean, what a substantial spirit.
It was a beefy Blanco, ladies and gentlemen. That Blanco was beefy.
Now the Repo is really light.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What are they telling us about the Repul? Now, Alex, on the original,
It's got a
when they
nose on
originally
that.
submitted the Reposado for the award, they were calling it a Maduro.
Oh, okay.
All right. But on this label, it says Reposado now. So
It does.
they've
It does sit up.
changed the wording. The Maduro is a
No.
great word for cigars. I know that both Carlos Camarena and Germán Gonzalez tried to use the word Maduro, and it was disallowed by the CRT.
Mm.
So I don't know. Maybe they're moving into trying to be, um, what's the word, in compliance. Okay.
Yeah, well, probably they don't probably want to allow that descriptor or that label in those five producing states is probably my guess.
Could be.
But this is a reposado that's been aged 9 to 11 months.
Yeah, my one brochure
Yeah.
says 11 months, but here the newer version says 9. You're right, 9 to 11. Again, it is 80 proof, 40 ABV, 100% blue agave, but it's just farmed in Sinaloa. And I believe it's estate farmed, if I'm not mistaken.
Now the nose, got some vanilla notes.
But
So,
it's so gamey though, Alex.
yeah.
You still smell that Blanco comes right through, man. I mean,
Now, I
it's
mean,
rather,
Amy, I can still smell the minerals coming through.
yeah, it's rather light as
So
far
it,
as an aged, as a reposado.
yeah, it's really to me. I like to call it a old school raw, kind of like a raw.
It's raw. It's like Eddie Murphy raw, man. It's got a leather outfit.
There you go. But it's really in your face, isn't it?
Yes, yes, and it's designed to be that way. It is an old school tequila. It is. They've been making it this way since 1876.
Wow. I tried to swirl a little bit. Wow, this is in your mouth, in your face.
The beefiness of the Blanco comes right through on the nose. Okay.
Mm, wow.
This is a not even a tamed. It's wild.
Wow.
This is like a domesticated tiger, man.
It's amazing. This is an amazing, substantial reposado. It is. This is heavy duty.
Now, when you do the retro nasal though, Alex, I'm getting all the vanilla wood notes, but the pepperiness, the white pepper, which is not, it's not offensive, it is just there to tell you that it's there.
Hello.
Yeah, some of them can be overdone, but the white pepper on this is very pleasant. It's very
Yeah. It's
pleasant.
actually it's maintained its spiciness in the reposado.
Yeah. The old brochure, we were sent all kinds of, the importers sent us all kinds of POS that they had laying around, and their new POS that they built around the old stuff. The barrels, according to what they're telling us, they're aged in white oak whiskey barrels,
Hmm.
and the fermentation process again. They're using classical music. They are using the Mozart method in fermentation, which is probably the only way you can tame this animal. Wow.
I'm telling you, this is a substantial reposado. It's just amazing. The nose, the fullness on the palate is just amazing for a reposado, and this light too. I mean, I didn't expect that from this spirit.
No, it's got everything going for it.
Mm.
Everything going. By the way, this is a double gold medal winner at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition as well. So, of the three, this was the highest placing. I'm using my Glencairn just because, you can tell I had a little bit of it. So I kind of knew what to expect, but every time we retaste these, something new comes up. Especially when I do these with Alex, who never opens anything before I do, or I think one time you opened something before I did, but that was it.
But I mean, beautiful vanilla notes. You get the nuttiness. There's some nuts in there, and there's spice and
But you don't lose the character of the Blanco.
Oh,
It is exquisite as a reposado. It's exactly what a reposado
wow.
was constructed to be in the beginning.
Mm. What a beautiful spirit. Well,
Brand of Promise, Alex?
hands down, Brand of Promise.
Wow. Now that I've had more of it, you know, if you have more of this reposado, it tends to coat your palate, though. You know, it is a beefy agave spirit.
It is
So
a-
it's not there. If you know anything about the master distillers, you know that they don't use anything. They use no additives. So if it's coating your palate, it's all barrel and it's all agave.
That's right.
That's it.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Love it. Love it. Don't need to put anything in there.
No, go find it. If you can find it anywhere, look for it online. They're very accessible. They are available on Instagram. They are available on Facebook. Drill down. You have to find the current page for their Facebook because they have different iterations from the different importers. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the real deal.
Yeah. And you know what, Mike? This is a perfect example of the type of spirit that is out there in this beautiful country of Mexico. It is not made in one of the 5 states that's, mandates the denominación de origen, or the origin of tequila. This is made in Mazatlan, Sinaloa. I mean,
Sinaloa. Who
this
knew?
is awesome stuff. Incredible quality. I mean, this is just off the charts. Could compete with any tequila any day.
Well, like I said, it's got the blessing of Leopoldo Solis, Ingeniero Leopoldo Solis, and Ingeniero Gabriel Espíndola. And
Yeah,
those two
sure.
guys are responsible for a lot of the winners at
Oh,
Rome
yeah.
1414 and elsewhere. Don Pilar, for instance, another
Oh,
one
yeah. Favorite.
where they use the Mozart method. You need to find this.
Well, if those two guys are up in this tequila,
It's like getting a blessing from the Pope.
you got to get yourself some.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't let anything fool you. This is what it should have always been. It probably, this is like a throwback. If you ever wonder what
This
tequila
is-
really tasted like back in the day,
What do we
back
call
in
it?
the
Sixth
day,
generation? 6th generation, man.
1876. 1876. This is your brand right here. Right here.
I'm impressed.
I am
Brand
too.
Promise.
Brand of Promise nominee in their separate category for sure. Go find it. You'll love it. Brand of Promise. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio.
Alex Perez, Southern California. Let me catch my breath here. You've been watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com. Let us know what you think. Subscribe, follow us. And as always,